When you think about what happened in the 9th round, how frustrated are you that that wasn't counted as a knockdown?
Man, I'm not. Honestly, I thought I should have won without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic 8 count. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing, and I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots, and I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that. But if that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority decision.
Yeah, Lamont, this is Matt from Brunch Boxing. What explanation, if any, were you given about why that particular sequence was not properly called a knockdown?
I don't know. Did y'all see me in the ring tell him to keep counting? he started counting. I was like, why you stop? Like, keep counting. But I don't. I honestly don't know. I don't know. But I can't go back and change it. So.
Lamont, Chantel, congrats, man, on fighting a great fight. A lot of people agree with you that you did win the fight. Just can you talk about Gervonta's power? He got you with some good shots, but you kept staying in the center of the ring with him. A lot of other fighters don't deal with the power as well. How do you assess his power after being in there for 12?
He got decent power. He got decent power for sure. I ain't gonna say it's exaggerated. I told you I got a chin. I ain't going like that. It's just not gonna happen. But like I said, I see why he knocked people out, and I think he felt my power too. Like, I think that's what negated a lot of his shots. And once I took his best shot, I was like, oh yeah, it's time to roll.
Dant, Tank Davis, and Lamont Roach have ignited a fierce rivalry that now seems to extend far beyond the boxing ring, especially after their controversial fight on March 1st, which ended in an unlucky majority draw for Roach against the Baltimore champion. While they exchanged blows in the ring that night, the real fight has continued on social media, where both fighters have been relentless in their verbal attacks. The battleground of Twitter, now X, has been flooded with virtual jabs and counterpunches, leaving behind a trail of digital chaos. Things escalated even further when the two took their feud to Instagram Live. The heated exchange grew so intense that both fighters had no choice but to promise each other a rematch. However, this dramatic moment came right after Roach received some shocking news from the New York State Athletic Commission. News that could change everything.
In the center of the ring tomorrow night for the main event of the evening, the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World, Gervonta Tank Davis versus the Reaper, Lamont Roach.
The New York State Athletic Commission has officially delivered its final verdict on the knockdown controversy that surrounded Gervonta Tank Davis's majority draw against Lamont Roach on March 1st. Davis managed to retain his WBA lightweight title at the Barclays Center in New York, but the fight's outcome sparked heated debate. Two judges scored the bout 114 to 114, while the third gave Davis a narrow edge at 115 to 113. However, the most contentious moment came in the 9th round when Davis took a knee after absorbing a series of punches from Roach, a move that many felt should have resulted in a decisive ruling.
Back personal, bro. They talking. They talking, but you know how it's gonna get. You know how it's gonna get. You know how it's gonna get. You know how it's gonna get.
A machine, a real machine.
You know how it's gonna get.
A real one.
Referee Steve Willis initially began the count, but stopped after reaching 3 when Gervonta Davis went to his corner, complaining of an issue with his eye. Instead of continuing the count, Willis allowed Davis to have his eye cleaned before resuming the fight. This decision left fans frustrated, as many believed Lamont Roach Jr. would have secured victory had the knockdown been acknowledged. According to ESPN, the New York State Athletic Commission has upheld the fight's result, which ended in a majority draw. Following an extensive review of the 9th round footage, the commission concluded that the correct call would have been for the referee to rule Davis's knee touching the canvas as a knockdown.
What was going through your mind when you heard the decision?
Nobody like a draw, you know, from a guy that get knockouts and things like that, but it's cool. I feel like if we fight again, I could do more, and I should have did more. I was lost in I lost track in the rounds. That's why we need what is it called? Yeah, man. I didn't know what round it was. Facts.
Tank, Eric Blum from DailyMail.com. First off, your coach just said, can you confirm, did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah. I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and you know, like, you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than, you know. But I didn't really know that you can like get disqualified for all that, or like when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
Do you want that rematch next? And if so, how likely it is that we're to see that fight happen again this year?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure. But hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute. You definitely might see it in a minute.
However, the decision to rule a knockdown in that moment was ultimately at the referee's discretion. The commission also noted that if a knockdown had been called, there was no way to determine whether the final 3 rounds would have played out the same way. The New York State Athletic Commission stated that instant replay technology was not functioning during the fight. After the bout, Davis explained that he took a knee because grease from a hair treatment had burned his eyes.